In this video, I'm going to discuss about, how exactly the insert method is going to work in a SQL. Insert is used to add a new records into your table. You have already learned how to create a database, how to create a table. Once you create a table structure, obviously you have to add a student details into it, right? Or employee details into it. How do you add it? That's where we use a concept called as an insert, which is used to insert a new rows into a table. Okay, and the syntax is very simple. You just need to start insert into table name, and then you just need to mention columns if you want, or else you can directly start with values and you can mention all the values within a bracket. This is how insert into is going to work in order to insert a new record. We'll see an example like how this insert into is going to work with an interesting example. I'm just sharing a PostgreSQL screen. So already I have an employee database with me. So what I'll do, very first thing, I just want to create a new table. Okay, we'll start creating table from fresh, which includes our different data types, different constraints, and then let me show you how you can insert a values. Okay, very simple. I just need to create an employee data. So I'll just say, so we'll start with create table. Create table, the table name is going to be an employee data. Okay, and then we'll start with the first column is going to be an employee ID, integer, and then I'll just give constraint like a primary key. Then I'll just give employee name, which is I'll just say varchar of 50, and I'll just say like a not null. Here I cannot give a unique because employee names can be repeated. Then I'm taking salary, the data type is going to be an integer, and then I'll just say like a not null. Great. Then I'm just taking department. So department also varchar of 20, I'll say for department name, and then we'll just say like a not null. Come on. And then I'm just taking experience, data type is integer, I'm not giving any constraint. And then I'm taking age, wherein in a age, I'm just going to use integer as a data type, and I'm going to give a check constraint. I'll just say like check age is greater than 18. Okay, this is going to check the constraint like age is greater than 18. Then I'm just giving email and just saying like a varchar of 30, and then we'll just say like email ID should be unique. You're not supposed to repeat our email IDs. Then finally, I'm just taking company, and company name is like X now. So let's say varchar of 50. And then if somebody wants to give a company name, I'll just say like I'm just making use of a default constraint. Default constraint is going to be what? So we'll just say the company is going to be default. By default, it should be a Google. Okay. So this is how I'm trying to create a table. Let me run. Okay, check age constraint is failing. I guess it should be within a bracket problem. I'll check out now. Yes, perfect. Clear, right? How to create a table structure. So once you create a table structures, you want to see the content of it, right? So I'll just use select asterisk from employee data. This shows you what are the different columns that you have created. Well, that's amazing. Great. Okay. So next, what I'm going to do, I want to insert records into them, right? So very simple. So just use insert into the table name is employee data. Okay. And then you just need to say values and start inserting. First, I'll show how to insert one record, then I'll show like how to insert a multiple records. Okay. How to insert a single record. Employee ID, let's say 101. Employee name, let's say John. Text should be written within a quotes, and only single quotes are allowed. No double quotes. Salary, let's say 30,000. Comma department, let's say HR. No double quotes. Experience, I'll just say like 1 year of experience. Age, I'll just say like 20 years. Email, I'll just say john@gmail.com, comma company, and just say like an IBM. Okay, done. Insert into table name, values, and I'm passing all the values one by one in a same order. So now let me run this. So the first record got inserted into your table. I hope you can see this. Clear, right? That's amazing. So now you might have a question like, how can I insert a multiple records, right? So how do you insert a multiple record? Simple. Insert into employee data values. Okay, you want to insert like a multiple records. Very simple. Again, same thing, one or two. I'll just say Mary, 40,000. She belongs to an IT department. experience 2 years, age is 24, email is mary@gmail.com, comma, the company is going to be Google. Okay, done. This is first record, comma, I'm going to insert a second record, 103, comma, I'll just see Zara, comma, 50,000, comma, department is sales, years of experience is 3, age is 25, email is zara@gmail.com, comma, the company name is IBM. Well done. Let me run this. So now 2 records will get inserted into your table. Amazing, right? Great. So now you might have a question like, why did we give a constraint? Like, what happens if we violate the constraint? Let me show you with an example. See, I'm taking the same insert record and I'm trying to insert it. Do you think it's going to work? Actually, no. It's throwing an error because already we have an employee ID with 101, so it's not working. We are violating a rule. So if I say 104, definitely it works, but I'll just make age as 17. So again, it gives me an error saying that, okay, it is violating a check constraint. Age should be greater than 18. Okay, so let me make it 20. And one more thing. Let's say we gave one more. This is check constraint, right? Okay. Yeah, all good. So what if in case if I skip to give the company name, still it will not work. Okay, it's important specifying everything that has been given. So now it's again duplicate key is violating unique constraint employee data email key. Oh, and yeah, one more thing. Email cannot be the same, right? Because we have given a unique constraint. So you just need to change it. I'll just change it to joy. See, this is how, constraints are going to violate. Like if you are repeating things or if you are not following the rule, then it just throws an error. It doesn't flow the data into your table. This is how the constraints are going to work. I hope this is clear. What if you want to insert a specific record? You can do actually. You can just see like insert into employee data. You can mention. So employee ID is like compulsory. Employee name should be compulsory because it's not null. Salary, oh, sorry. And then I'll just give a salary. Remaining, let's try to skip it. And then I'll just say values. So employee ID, I'll say 107. The name, I'll just say like Rida. Comma, salary, I'll say like 80,000. We'll see whether it works or not. Okay, it says that employee data doesn't exist. Seriously? Insert into employee data. Employee ID name. Okay, let me check out once. So employee name was actually wrong. Okay, it says that employee data violates not null constraint. So it says, okay, let's look here. So even for department, I gave a not null. Okay, so wherever I have given a not null, those columns are like compulsory. So I have to compulsorily give the department name. I'll just give it like an IT department. Okay. And also let me just mention the column name, which is department. So like this, you can select the column which doesn't allow null values. You can include them and you can write values for them. Remaining columns allows a duplicate. I mean, remaining columns are going to allow the null values. So you can just ignore entering values into them. See, let me run this. It got inserted wherever you have not given. So it is showing a null. And for company, though I didn't give anything, it's not taking null. Rather, it's taking a default value, which is a Google. So this is how insert into is going to work with our different constraints and different data types. I hope it's clear. Thank you. Happy learning.